Hello students, how are you? I give you my introduction. I am Preeti Ingnekar and in this year I will teach you Science 1. Okay, so let's start our learning. In a Science 1, our first chapter is the laws of motion and our today's topics rest and motion and distance and displacement. So let's study one by one. First, observe these pictures. What you observed? Yes, in the first picture the ball is at rest position, okay, and in the second picture the ball is in motion. Okay, let's observe other picture. In this picture, this man, I consider this man is at rest position and this man is in motion. Understand? So students, how will you decide any object is at rest position or in motion? Yes, I will tell you. If any object is at rest position or any object is in motion, if we decide any object is in motion, is very important point is a surrounding reference point. That means if any object, if any body is said to be at rest position, if it does not change its position with respect to its surrounding. Surrounding means a reference point. Okay, but a body is said to be in motion if it changes its position with respect to the surrounding. Understand? Let I explain. If consider this bus is in motion, if we consider any person sit next to this person, okay, so if we consider this other person is a reference point, then this person is said to be at rest position. Why? Because this person, the other person that sit in next to this person, okay, so with respect to this surrounding, with respect to this reference point, this person cannot change, this person don't change its position. So with respect to this reference point, this person is at rest. But if we consider the reference point are the trees or buildings that are, you can see in this picture, these trees or buildings or any electric poles are in motion. Okay, if we consider this point, these objects are the reference point, then with respect to that reference point, this man is in motion, because with respect to these objects that are outside in the bus, okay, so this person change its position. Understand? If we consider this man is a reference point, this man is a reference point, then we can say all the objects outside from the bus are in motion, because all the objects like tree, like buildings, like electric poles are changes their positions. Okay, they go backside. Okay, but in this case bus is at rest position, so this man is at rest position. With respect to the this tree, you can see light image of this tree. This tree, if you consider this tree outside of the bus is the reference point, so this man is at rest position and this bus is also at rest position, because the man, the bus and the tree, okay, they are not changed their position. Understand? If any object change its position with respect to the reference point, then we say to that point, that object are in motion. If any object don't change its position, then we say the body is at rest. Understand? Okay. So these two definitions, you can pause the video and write down in your notebook. Let's observe this next picture. This is your, just consider, this is your house, this is a stationery shop, and this is your school. You want to go to the school. Okay, so there are two ways. Number one, you go to school directly from home to school. So then in this case, you travel, the total distance is 500 meter is given. Understand? If you go to school from your house directly, okay, then you travel, in this case you travel the total distance 500 meter in this case 1. Okay, the next case is you want to purchase any stationery object like notebooks or pen. So you go to the stationery shop and then you go to the reach the at the school. So in this case, in the second case, you travel the total distance is a 600 plus 400. That means 600 plus 400 equals to 1000. So in the case 2, you travel the total distance 1000 meter. Okay, but in the first case, you travel the total distance is 500 meter. So tell me which distance is lowest or smallest? Yes, of course. The first way is a shortest. Yeah, first distance is a shortest distance, and the second way is a second distance is a longest distance. Understand? So just now measure the distance between the how to stationery and stationery to, so you all already measure it. So we conclude in this case, that means if we measure the distance between the house to school given in the picture, then this distance is a 500 meter. Okay, in this diagram. And in the second case, if we measure the distance from the house to stationery and stationery to school, then you measure the distance 600 plus 400, that is a 600 plus 400, that is a 1000 meter. Understand? So our next definition is a distance. So what is a distance? Distance is the length of the actual path traveled by the object. That means the path that we travel, the actual path. That means first we go to the stationery shop and then we go to the school. The actual path traveled by us are 600 plus 400, that is a 1000. So this actual path is a distance. Understand? Let's observe this diagram, this rectangular path. This boy go to the point, from the point A to B, then B to C, then C to D, and D to A. Okay, so distance from the A to B are the 3 meter, then B to C 5 meter, then C to D 3 meter, then D to A. That means the boy reached his original position. So he traveled the actual path, travel the total distance, actual distance is 3 plus 5 plus 3 plus 5. That means 5 plus 5 10, 3 plus 3 9, 10 plus 9 19 meter. The boy travels actual path equals to 19 meter. Understand? In this case, this boy go to the point from A to C, and in the other way point go to the point B from point A. Okay, and then B to C. Then he travel the actual path 4 plus 3, that is a 4 plus 3 7 meter. But if this boy choose the path AC, then he travel the 5 meter. Which path is lowest path? This AC path is the shortest path. Understand? And the AB plus BC, this path is the longest path. So distance is the longest path covered by the traveled by the object in the motion while going from one point to other point. Understand? Okay. And our next definition is the displacement. What is a displacement? Displacement is the shortest path. Displacement is the minimum distance between the starting point and finishing point. Again observe this diagram. This boy is walking, this boy walks from the point A to B, then B to C, then C to D, and D to A. That means at last this boy reached its original position. So its shortest distance from starting point, that is A, to the finishing point, that is A. So distance between A to A is what? 0. Okay. And so this shortest path is a displacement, and this, in this case, the displacement is 0, and the distance is 3 plus 5 plus 3 plus 5. That means 3 plus 3 and 5 plus 5, that is a 19 meter. So distance is a 19 meter traveled by this boy. Okay. And displacement is a shortest distance. This is a distance between, minimum distance between the starting point and the finishing point. Understand? So here distance is the longest path and displacement is the shortest path. I hope you understand this video. If you have any problem, you have any doubt, you can comment, okay, or you can message me so that I can solve your problem. Thank you.